Oh yeah, classic. I was speaking and you couldn't hear me. Thanks for the info. Good that I have the chat right on top and didn't notice this like 30 minutes in. Welcome to another monthly unfa live stream. If you're new here, I'm unfa. I'm an electronic music producer. I make music and sound effects using Libre, or free and open source software, and Linux. And on this YouTube channel, I publish tutorials and also some other educational thingies, as well as every month on the first Sunday, I make a live stream where I make some music live with you guys watching and giving me suggestions. And after that, we also have 30 minutes when I play your music submissions and I comment on them live, giving you feedback to hopefully help you improve your your musical endeavors. And it's all centered around free and open source software. Greetings to you all. I have more light this time. I've installed 2 new lights, and the result should be that you should not ever see the problems with the green screen again. At least not easily, because there's so much more light that separating it from anything else should be quite easy now. We've got lots more illumination. Hopefully it's not going to rise the temperatures very, very much. If not, I'm going to have to turn on denoising and turn on air conditioning as well. Actually, first turn on air conditioning, then turn on denoising to survive. Oh my goodness, now I'm changing my light. Oh, I'm too low. Whew. I already see some classical dad joke. Wait, what? Did I say classical dad joke? I'm not a dad anymore. I'm not a dad yet. Am I saying dad jokes already? What the hell? Alrighty. I've heard there is an action to for everyone to be naming themselves a taco man for some reason, but there is only one real a taco man. So I see someone with soy food as their avatar, which is awesome. I love that. I love Deus Ex memes. They're sublime. Never mind. Before I start making music, and we'll be making music with Surge, a free and open source synthesizer, I want to tell you some stuff about other things. And the things are Libre Music Challenge. You wave it up. Like this. Oh no, we don't need this extra thingy here. Ooh, what the hell? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Gone. Okay, more cameras. I need more cameras always. All right, so what I wanted to say is Libre Music Challenge number 4 has ended. If you don't know what Libre Music Challenge is, it's a friendly, how do you say this? We need the what? Something competition. Oh, that's the thing. It's a friendly competition in the open source music production community. That was started by Rob Vandenberg, a member of this little community. And the point of this is to make some music every month with a theme or with some particular piece of open source software as the tool. The goal is to have some fun, expand your boundaries, learn new software, and do something together. So they've been going for 4 months right now. And the submissions pretty much end before the monthly live stream that I do, and the next challenge starts in the day of the live stream. So today, the challenge number 4 ended, which was Listen to Muzak, or Muzak. And the topic was to make elevator music. And you can hear some of the tracks and the results on archive.org. I've already pasted the link for that in this live stream's description, so you can check it out later. And the 5th challenge has started today, and the topic is, October, I guess. And but the thing is that the music should be done with the Patronio sequencer. What Patronio is, it's an intentionally simple sequencer that was created by Nils Hilbricht, the man who created Sonic Convention, for example. I don't have the Sonoy t-shirt on me today, but I had this t-shirt on Sonoy. And you can tell because I cared to give it a backside. Can you see it? Oh yeah. I don't print backsides too much nowadays. Oh, Neil says hello in the chat. And this, I talked to him, and he said that this is intentionally very simple to allow people to learn. He's a teacher, and this is an educational tool, but it could also be a tool for creating things. So go check out Patronio, go check out this Libre Music Challenge number 5. LMC number 5! No copyright issues. I also shared a link to this in the description of this source, and I'm also pasting it to the live chat right now. Alrighty, I'm not gonna play all the submissions. If I do, I'm gonna do that in a separate video / live stream. What we're gonna do now is music, and we're gonna use Surge. Actually, I shouldn't have been minimizing that just yet. I wanted to actually show you the website of Surge. Surge was not open source to begin with, but it was kind of abandoned and then released by its original creator. And it has been revitalized by an open source community of people who's created more releases and fixed bugs and are working on it constantly. And if you watch my videos regularly, you might have heard that Ardour 6 has got VST3 support added in recently. And what that enables me to do is finally use the synthesizer, hopefully to its full extent. Because before, if I tried to use the LV2 version of this plugin, I would have a lot of issues with patches being corrupted as I work. But now I've tested it today, and it should be fine. So let's add a bunch of MIDI tracks with Surge. Surge Stereo VST3. Yay. Let's add maybe 4 starters. Nah, let's go for 8. Alrighty. Okay, you can hear my sound. Great. Nibbler asks, do any other bridges support VST3 yet? Lin VST doesn't, as far as I know. I have no idea. I never used bridges. I used native plugins and just stayed away from bridging. So I can't help with that. Alrighty. What kind of music we should make? I actually recently have had some idea for a vocal line, and I thought we could try and first record that vocal line and process it a little bit, and then make something like a track for that vocal line. Maybe I could try to do that. I have never been singing live. I mean, live on the live streams. So we could see how that goes. I'm gonna call this Vox. Oh, it's the wrong microphone. Oh, it's the right microphone now. I'm gonna mute. I'm gonna mute. I'm gonna mute. Oh, I hear some distortion. No. Ooh, yeah. What key should we play in? Whoa, that's... What is that? Ace compressor. This was called a compressor. I don't understand. I don't understand. There's some changes and new stuff. Ooh. Oh. 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 My mic is quiet. You know what I could do is save this and try and change the buffer size. It may blow up Ardour. It may not. Oh, I didn't. Awesome. Now I should have Now I should have low enough latency to just record it with software playthrough. Cool. I can turn down my headphones a bit. Just make it up by 24 decibels. Okay, we could maybe... This is Surge, by the way. Everyone, this is Surge. Surge, this is everyone. Surge is nice. I like Surge. Let's give ourselves a reverb, just to have a little bit of... Random, sorry. I just wanted to give myself some tonic reference. Okay, so the vocal I figured out some time ago goes like... This is way too much for us to deal with at once. Ah, this is way too much. This is way too much. This is way too much for us to deal with at once. Ah, this is way too much. This is way too much. So if I give myself some reference tone, oh, I need auto-tune to check my pitch. Whoa. I will switch it to the fast mode and disable correction, yeah, so that it doesn't really affect my voice at all. Let's make it stay on top. Alright, we're on C. C minor. C. Actually, no, it's D. Now, what's the tempo? This is way too much for us to deal with at once. Ah, this is way too much. This is way too much. 73, maybe times 2, 145, I guess. Let's turn on metronome. Oh, you know what? Let's try and record. This is way too much for us to deal with at once. Ah, this is way too much. This is way too much. This is way too much for us to deal with at once. Ah, this is way too much. This is way too much. I thought I could do a build-up right there. Maybe I'll disable this reverb. I'm not sure if this is good. This is way too much for us to deal with at once. You know what? It'll do. We don't have time. We don't have time to deal with this too much. Let's keep it like that. Now, very quickly, let's process this vocal. a little bit. I'm going to start. Arthur Oliveira Reyes asks, today is only Surge? Yeah, today is only Surge. So I recorded a little bit of vocal just to start. Oh, EQ10Q doesn't work in this version of Ardour. Yeah, that's why I started using LSP. Parametric equalizer mono. Whoa, 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 whoa. We can play some of that. Can we? Hello, why the space bar doesn't do things? What? This is way too much for us. Okay, now it does. Let's go a high pass, make it steep. Us to deal with at once. Ah, this is way too much. This is way too much. This is way too much for us to deal with at once. Ah, this is way too much. This is way too much. This kind of stuff. How long is this thing actually? This is one. So we start at this. I think we start at like that. Weed up, weed up. This is way. This is way too much. This is way much. This is way too. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the pitch is way far from great, but this episode is not about recording vocals and making your pitch perfect. Even though I probably should do one. Yeah, we can always re-record this later. Way too much for us. I think we need a kick drum, like for reals. Without a kick drum, there is nothing for us to start up with. Oh, and since this is a saw pad, saw chords, I guess we can play chords with that later on. Let's leave it for later, and now let's call this second one kick. All right, so it's gonna be like. That's what I'm imagining. Okay, so our phrase will be like this. Copy it over and over. All right, let's make a kick in Surge. Surge has 3 oscillators. 1, 2, 3. By default, they are all sawtooths. And it has 2 scenes, A and B. The scenes are like completely separate patches that can be mixed together if you select the dual mode. Or they can play on different parts of, like on different MIDI channels or on different parts of your keyboard. Let's go with the dual mode, though I'm not going to use the second one for now. Unless we need it. All right, so for a kick drum, of course, we need to start with a sine wave. So let's select a sine oscillator type. Here is our sine type. Now I think I should... I'm going to enable auto return. And also... All right, so I can play this at any time. Let's start with a lower... Oh, I'm changing oscillator 3. Okay, let's mute oscillator 1 and unmute oscillator 3. Oh. Why do I still hear a saw? Oh, because I'm playing 2 scenes at once. All right. Now I'm just playing one. So that's a sine wave. Let's give this sine wave an envelope. I'm going to use this pitch knob. So that's an LFO, but we can change it to an envelope by clicking here. Let's make the sustain low, decay short. Maybe. Now, if I right click here, we can change this to, we can extend the range. And that's going to give us way more possible modulation range. We can extend this. And we can deform our, you can see deform does a little bit of a bending thing. All right, I think it'll be good now I click on this. I'm going to disable the assignment mode because when you have a modulator highlighted in green, whatever you touch, you're gonna assign a modulation amount, and I don't want to do that to anything. Let's touch the amplitude envelope generator and make it a proper percussive envelope. I think there is somewhere an option to disable oscillator. Oh yeah, key track. Yeah. Now whatever I play, the pitch is gonna be the same. Actually, that keyboard view could be useful. Maybe. No, it doesn't work. Doesn't work. Oh, wait. Or does it? No, it doesn't. Screw that. Okay. Also, turn on red trigger to make it more consistent. Oh, where is red trigger? Here. Huh. Oh, I know. So that's gonna make sure that the sine wave always starts at the same point. Good. That's good tip. Thanks, Zero Green. Okay. Now we have a very basic kick. Let's make it a little bit more hard by saturating it a bit. Oh. No, I've detected my sustain was not 0. I think I need a resonant high-pass filter. Here is one. Give me a tooltip, please. Oh, high pass, 12 decibels by octave. Ladder high pass. No, low pass. There is no ladder low pass or high pass. Okay. It has a strange softening effect. We can also change the amount of stages. 1, 2, 3. Now what we could also do is use this envelope to modulate the wave shaper so that we're actually distorting only the transient of the kick. B Music asks, did I miss something? Some surge crashes? No crashes! At least for now. Wait till we get the first thing to break. I think it's a little bit too high pitched. Let's go all low. Maybe a little bit more influence of that envelope. Or less. I must say I don't have too much experience in synthesizing drums in Surge. I want to give it a little bit of noise. So now I am going to make this an envelope. Too much. So we can change the noise color. Darker, brighter, or am I mistaken? Brighter, darker. All right. It needs more low end, as Lifeline says. I think it's true. Not enough. About. I think I'm going to create another envelope that's going to give me a little bit of a very, very short spike for that pitch. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I think I need a secondary. Oh yeah, that's a little bit better. Maybe we can also do it with the noise. You can also make the noise stereo by clicking this thing, 2 arrows, which changes the whole signal path to stereo. You can change the width now. Longer decay envelope. Oh yeah, I think you're right. I'm just way too low. Okay. I think we're getting somewhere. Also, we can change how the amplitude behaves. That sounds a little bit more compressed. Oh! Sorry. Oh, excuse me so much. Oh. I think this is better than Corona. Okay, I think what we'll do is add a compressor. Let's go. LSP compressor. Ooh, we could use multiband. Maybe later. All right. Ratio. Threshold. Holy snap, that's loud. Yee, too much. Too much loudness in this one. Stick this it's lower the attack. Okay, maybe that's a little better. Oh, we can have it parallel. Okay, nice. Now, an EQ. I'm actually gonna make this favorite. High pass. Make it steep. Now, make it resonant. Oh, wait. Oh, this is resonance, okay. Holy snap. Well, that's decaying a bit too long now. I'm going to reduce the decay here. Bones breaking here, Lifeline says. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to break your bones. Okay, I think this kick is serviceable. Let's now call this snare and create a new patch. I'm going to copy this pattern. And let's make a snare, snare, snare. All right. Change it to sine. Disable key track. Enable retrigger. And same story. Let's make an envelope. Make it short. make the pitch extend range. I could do this with this switch just. Ah! Nope. Maybe I can make this longer. Oh, that's not nice. I think we needed to make it a little bit higher. Yeah, I think that should be good. Now we need the noise. Let's unmute the noise. And I think we could use bandpass. How about... Okay, so maybe that. Maybe our voice 1 is going through filter 2 only. We are doing it with this switch here. And our bandpass is gonna go... Sorry, our noise component is gonna go only through filter 1. Which is this one, bandpass. Huh. I think we need an envelope to modulate the amount of noise. So let's turn this down. And... Maybe some saturation would be great. I mean, saturation is always great, but maybe this here will be particularly awesome. Okay, a little bit too much noise. I think I want to enable dual mode, and in this B session, mute the oscillator, a B scene, I mean, disable the oscillator on the mixer, enable noise, woo, make it stereo here, and here use a high pass. What is that? 24. And ha! Slightly better. Okay. What we could do is use Surge's awesome effects to give ourselves some kind of a gated reverb. Just remove the pre-delay. Oh my goodness. Let's go mix. Let's go up the width. And we can use a single LFO, so that doesn't play polyphonically, because that's the only thing that can modulate effects. The monophonic LFOs can't, because, well, you just have one instance of the effect, but the single or voice LFOs, or envelopes for that matter, can modulate effects. So we can have the mix be modulated by an envelope. Can we? Does it actually work? Wait. Doesn't seem like... Oh, is it a sand effect? Could this be a sand effect? Oh my goodness. No, it's an insert. Is this a bug? What? What's going on? What if I disable this clear all scene envelope 1 routings? Yes. Okay, this is nothing. Now if I enable this... Oh, but it should be... Ah! Snap. It's like it's going 2 ways. Do you guys know what's going on? I don't think this should do this thing. Oh, it clearly acts as an LFO. Maybe that's a bug. Okay. Let's clear this and go with the amplitude envelope generate. Oh, it can be used for that. Can it? Nope. What about the scene A? Oh, these are... Oh, now it works. Okay, that's strange. Alright, that's what I wanted to do. Just a little bit of it. Okay, I think that's enough for the snare. Let's maybe copy the compressor and EQ, and we'll tweak them. It's going to be faster. Let's save the project, by the way. Yay! Heavy compression. Whew! Now, let's boost the highs. Oh my goodness, well, that's loud. Okay, let's go lower the input. Oh. That's not a good widget if it does that. When I can incredibly easily move it like I didn't want to and create a huge spike in volume, killing myself. Not good. That was dangerous. Seizure knob, yes. Whoa, that was bad. Whew. All right, I think... The kick sounds pretty cool. The snare, though, I think I should make this longer. It's kinda... sounds quite tamed and, like, too short, maybe? Okay. Maybe that's a bit better. Yeah, I think we need a little bit of that. Is that just all the way noise? Yeah. Okay. I think we need some reverb, maybe Dragonfly Hall. It's weirdly dark. Alright, this is not the best snare I've ever made. Far from it, but also it's one of the first one I made in Surge, I think. You think this snare was better before? Oh, well.
There's way too much for us to deal with at once. Oh, this is way too much for us.
What the hell is that timing?
This is way too.
What if I just re-record this vocal to these drums, actually?
This is, let me show you my auto-tune, so I know the pitch. What am I singing? This is...
I'm now looking at this and seeing if I sing in pitch.
This is way too much for us.
Am I drunk? Okay, let's try this.
This is way too much for us to deal with at once. Oh, this is way too much. This is way too much. This is way too much for us to deal with at once. Oh, this is way too much. This is way too much.
Oh, I think this one is gonna be a little better. Not perfect. You know, vocals are things that I do record over and over again because it's really hard to get them right. Something's weird with this coffee. I'm a bit worried the milk might be bad. Well, if I'll need to stop the live stream to take a chord dump, then you know why.
This is way too much for us to deal with at once.
I don't like this snare a bit, but well, let's do some more stuff and not just constantly keep ourselves on this.
This way too
Let's do some music.
It's way too much for us. Way too much for us.
Maybe that would fit somewhere else.
Way too much.
Ah, this reverb is kind of mono.
Way too much. This is way too much for us to deal with at once. At once. Ah, this is way too much. This is way too much. This is way too much for us. This is way.
I can't stand this bad pitch here.
This is way. This is
My goodness, it's so hard. Oh, wow.
This is way too much. This is way too much.
What the fuck?
Oh, sorry. Oh. This is way too much.
Is that gonna be a little bit better? A little.
This is way too.
Oh yes, it's better. My goodness.
This is way too much for us to deal with at once. This is way too little reverb. This is way too much for us to deal with at once. This is way too much for.
I think I'm gonna mute the vocal. Maybe. This is garbage. I think this patch doesn't. Maybe if I do something actually interesting with that, for example, go with a square and make it a pulse wave. Even better, modulate the pulse width with the LFO. Make it tempo sync to. Oh, I'm sorry, quarter notes. Woo! Sounds like chorus. Wow, that's so weird. So I'm gonna reduce the amount of the reverb. Maybe if I make this slower, it's gonna be better. Oh my goodness. Oh, this doesn't sit on the grid. Why? I don't understand that. Quantize this mother flipping. Can I split it now? Oh yeah, I can split it. Whee! Can split it and the notes don't disappear. Whoa! You know what? Actually, I might not need to. I'm just going to make it twice as long. And do some manual corrections. Huh.
This is way too much for us to deal with at once. This is way.
This doesn't fit at all. I feel like we're going nowhere. How about using that sound?
I feel like we're going nowhere.
You know what? Let's make ambient. You suck at music, just slap a reverb and make it ambient.
I feel like we're going nowhere.
Why the hell doesn't that make it late? What? Oh, they record another copy here. All right.
Way too much for us.
Our good lunar. Did we hang Ardour? I think we did. Oh my goodness, this is going great. Oh, wow. Oh, okay, didn't hang. Argot Lunar is a plugin that takes audio, chops it into pieces, and then plays those pieces separately. And we can. How about MA pitch shift to put it down an octave, maybe 0.5. Oh, we can pitch shift it right into the Argot Lunar. Just go with the trans position and slide it. Oh my goodness! You see, this is like a little digit there. Okay, -12. Okay. I'm gonna make it longer. Also, let's force this all into one pitch. And we're gonna do that by... Okay, let's go D. I'm gonna... Wah! Closed it. Oh my goodness, not this one. Let's just disable all the notes about except for D. And it's gonna have to pitch everything to D. Awesome. Didgeridoo. Oh, if we slap a multiband compressor on top of it, it's gonna become like a Eurobass.
Way too much for us to deal with at once. Oh, this is way too.
Also, we can use a MIDI track instead. Let's go home. So no instruments and weirdness MIDI. And let's give ourselves note D. Now let's give a different note. Maybe F. Am I snapping? Oh, I'm snapping to 64ths. That's why everything is wrong. That explains it. Oh, love that kind of stuff.
Way too much.
Now I'm going to use pin connections and take the MIDI from this track to this auto-tune plugin. Why am I speaking with reverb? Okay, now. Yeah, that's better. Well, that was irritating. And now instead of using mode auto, let's go MIDI.
Way too much for us.
What if we move Argot Lunar above and Dragonfly also above? All right, that didn't work that well. I think we need auto-tune on top. But maybe we can, like, I don't know, mix this.
I feel like we're going nowhere.
Oh, it perfectly almost perfectly fits the length. Wow.
There's way too much for us to deal with at once. Ah, there's way too much for us to deal with at once.
Never saturated this multiband.
There's way too.
Let's give it some ratios.
There's way too much.
Lower the knees. That is the threshold.
There's way too much for us to deal with at once. Ah, there's way too much for us at once. Ah, this is way too much. This is way too much.
Can't do anything.
This is way too much. This way.
It's weird. It's like hanging it. I'm in such a pain that this coffee is not good. The milk was spoiled, I think. Starosta says, Unfa, I'm having tons of trouble setting my jack consistently. Should I switch to pipewire? I have no idea if pipewire is stable or how to use it. I've tried. I couldn't figure it out. Is this fucking shit piece of garbage? Sorry. I think we're having some difficulties. Why is it so unresponsive at times? Why is it hanging? Do we have any plugin GUIs? We don't have any plugin GUIs open. I have no idea. Are you saving your work before it hangs completely? I am, though doesn't feel like this work is worth anything for now. Like the drums maybe. This vocal is only pissing me off and like giving me trouble. I think we should just leave it. I'm going to deactivate this track and hide it. And you know what? Let's record this thing and bake it to audio and maybe resample it. I'm gonna make a stereo audio track. Actually, I'm going to do this. I'm gonna copy that, then select a range and consolidate the range with processing. Is that gonna do it? Oh, I think it's not gonna do it. I think it should process all the tracks, but it did the effects. It didn't, though. All right, let's do it the other way. Ardour tracks, ambient weirdness. Okay, let's record and. I have no idea if this makes any sense whatsoever. This is total garbage what we're doing right now, but sometimes that's what you get. It's not like every time you sit down and make some music, it comes out brilliant. Sometimes it just goes out ridiculous and weird and kind of bad. Ta-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm gonna turn off this. Da-da. Da-da. And there should be a longer pause. This. Da-da. Da-da. Da-da-da. Da-da. 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 finally have something. Let's make a bass line for this. I think we can. Let's make some FM bass. Let's make an FM bass. Now, FM in Surge, or frequency modulation synthesis, in Surge is pretty interesting because it happens on two levels. First thing is every oscillator can be like an FM system. There's FM2, which has some stuff, and FM3, which has some other stuff. I usually use FM3. It would be easier if this kept like a... can I snap this like to... Let's type in 0.5. All right. Now we can... So M1 is the frequency of... Or M1 amount is the amount of modulation. And M1 ratio is the frequency of the modulator. I think if we add an LFO or an envelope, or maybe an LFO actually, maybe let's make it wobbly. Let's make it tempo sync. How about M2? I think now, so we have this one level of FM, which is every oscillator can be an FM system. And then we have this thing here where we can modulate oscillators with different oscillators. So you can have an oscillator which have some stuff modulating each other and then outputting that, and then this is modulating another oscillator. And there is three setups. There is no FM modulation. There is oscillator 2 modulating oscillator 1, and there's mode where oscillator 3 is modulating oscillator 2, which is modulating oscillator 1, and where both 2 and 3 are modulating oscillator 1. And of course, with the mixer, we can mute or unmute different oscillators so that we hear some parts of this signal or not. Oh, what did I do? I think I enabled something. And the amount of modulation here is controlled with this FM depth slider. I think I would like to maybe do this and change that oscillator to a wavetable. How about this thing also being modulated? Maybe in reverse. So, if you didn't know, Surge has wavetable oscillators. There's a bunch of, if we click here, we have a bunch of different stock wavetables. There is also an option to load a wavetable from file. And supposedly you can create your own wavetables with an open source program called WaveEdit. However, I was unable to load anything because when I click this, nothing happens. So I think this feature for now is broken, possibly on Linux, or maybe just in Ardour. Also, let's maybe make this a monophonic synthesizer. What if I make this an envelope too? You can also give it portamento. Maybe not. Maybe I'm not gonna envelopize this LFO. What if we do with this? Hey, we could maybe use a macro to modulate this morphing. How do I automate that macro? Actually, I haven't tried that yet. Let's save this project, by the way. Processor automation, Surge. Oh, way! Macros all on top. Fabulous. Let's then compose a baseline, I guess. Oh, I can feel this milk not going well with my intestines. No, that's not good. Oh, this ain't good. What if we do then? Wait, what is... Oh, it's this sound, okay. You can also do this. Woo! Oh, I need to sneeze. Sorry. I think I should have like an early system of recognizing sneezing. Maybe there is like a neural network that will watch my webcam and like determine the probability of sneezing in the next 3 seconds, and then like mute my audio when I'm gonna sneeze. I'd like to make some quick notes. So-called machine gun effect. This is too low. It doesn't... Oh, that sounds like classic... Doesn't sound... I think this is too high. I don't think I like this wub wub wub. Kinda generic. No, boring. Let's maybe make it envelope-ish. And we can also do some other interesting things, like the comp filter. Maybe a stereo signal path? Hmm. Weird things happening. Maybe this is going somewhere. I think we need some multi-band compression. That's making everything better. Oh my goodness. Oh, I forgot I need to set some ratios for this compressor to do anything. Ooh. Maybe let's shorten the attack. Or not. Maybe let's lower the ratios. Oh my goodness, not again. Dear LSP, I love your plugins, but you need to fix your freaking knobs because they are twitchy. They are really not working well. Please make them better. Your awesome plugins deserve better knobs. Thank you. Let's use this stock Ardour compressor. Low shelf. What is that note? It's F. Oh, it's also F, but it doesn't sound good. Ta-da. Oh, this ain't good. What if I do this octave down lower? Ah. This bass is way too loud, I think. Also, it's... Excuse me. I think I need to shorten the attacks on this thing. I'm a little bit worried it might produce clicks, but we'll have to see. Da-doo. Do-da-doo. Da. Do 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 do. How come the two sounds sounded identical? Like, that's not... This is garbage. This is garbage. Oh, yeah. Let's try to cut out something interesting from this garbage too. Maybe we can combine something and make it less garbage. Less garbage. Hey, let's shuffle these around. Oh. Let's reverse this. Maybe pitch shift this. How many semitones? That's many. That many semitones. Crash many semitones. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Press F to pay respect. Okay, like crash recovery works good in Ardour 6, thanks to developers. Let's see if it will do that again, okay? I'm gonna try and pitch shift it again. This time it worked. What? I deleted something. I think we should cut this thing and put something else in there. Maybe this. Maybe cut this and cut these and make them shorter and copy them. I should pitch shift this first. F. And we were at D. And 1, 2, 3 semitones up. Let's do it. Let's see if it will crash. Edit pitch shift. 1, 2, 3 semitones up. It didn't crash. Hey, it sounds better when it's actually in tune. Oh, maybe I will cut it like so it like fills the gaps between these notes. Ah! What? Okay. No, that doesn't sound good. What about this? Maybe if I change it too fast. Makes me want another bass that will be a subtractive one. Or maybe we need a hi-hat. Oh my goodness. This is really poison. I think I need to show it to you. Something's not right in this. And I can feel it. Can you feel it? Oh no, you saw some blue screen, green screen shadow, which you shouldn't be seeing. I don't want to change this note. Yay, let's make something like that. And the C note is even appropriate. Recently I watched a tutorial about some sound design technique. I want to try it. Maybe. So let's do this like we would be doing a snare. So envelope, pitch, shortener. Maybe. Now let's make another. Let's give it a noise component. Maybe with this envelope. That's such a puny snare. Wow, sounds very retro. And underneath, let's do a little sub bass and then distort it. Even lower. Kinda, sorta. Oh, a comp filter was an important part of that. Let's try it. Ooh. 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 Can I? Oh. There is key track. 100% C4 root key. Huh. Only took me 12 hours, Rob Vandenberg says. They see me scrolling. They're hating. Okay. Good. How about this? Nah. about this? What about some... Is there a distortion? There is distortion. Ooh. Oh, high cut. Oh, there's no... Ooh, there is no dry wet, isn't there? Is there? There is not. Okay, I've disabled this. How about going with more pitch on this first thing? What about extending the range? Ooh, lasers. Could not be bad. This could be kind of sorta okay-ish even, maybe. LSP parametric equalizer. I think we have too much low end. Let's go with a very, very steep filter. Remove some mids. And add a compressor. Add a compressor. Woo! Distorting. Sweet. Aggressive. Compressive. Oh, you need to copy the automation. Rob Vandenberg asks, what the frick? What the FSCK? He did that in 130 minutes? I thought I'm gonna do something more impressive in 1 hour and 30 minutes. We spent a lot of time doing garbage. But we ended up using lots of garbage. I mean, not the vocals. They went to the sewer. Sewer. But, yeah, maybe let's have one last listen at this. I will, of course, as always, upload this full Ardour session and link it in the description so you can play around with it and maybe extend it. I think this is something. It's not it's completely not what I wanted to make when I started out. It's way different, and well, that's kind of like how the creative process goes at times. You start out with an idea and then it doesn't work out. Rob Vandenberg says, me, Bob's head in sync. What the hell? Play again. I think we need a master limiter with like 12 decibels over. LSP limiter, give it to me. LSP limiter, stereo. Let's oversample half. As I've heard full is bad for some reason. I don't know. No, it just can produce peaks because it filters out stuff with a low pass. Okay. I think this is it for today in regarding on making music. Of course, the session will be downloadable. And what I'm going to be doing now is playing your submissions. Serendipitousnesses. What is that? Boom. All right. Oh, no. Oh, this thing again. All righty. Let's see if that works. So, the first track I'm playing today is titled Man by ST. The highs here are pretty painful, I'd say. He says it's made with ardor. Never more. I see you guys are having fun in the chat saying, man! It's very top heavy, it's kind of weird. That's very weird. Also, Cosmic J says, unfa, serendipity is finding one thing when you're looking for something else. Ah, that's exactly what we did today. Also, I was looking for good coffee and found diarrhea. Alrighty, so that was Man by ST, and now a track by Kalks titled Present Wind. I like the rhythms here. Though the stereo is kind of weird. Oh, a genuine attacker man says, unfa, no analyzer in C in the mix. Could try and figure something out, but it could crash everything, so maybe we shouldn't. That's social. Oh, it's not. Let's see some clipping. I don't have a good place to put this thing. Here. This is weirdly uplifting. But also kind of atonal and strange. Very strange. So that was Present Wind by Calx. And now, let's hear Pain by RS. By the way, Present Wind was done in LMMS, the previous track, and this track, Pain, was also done in LMMS. I like this bass line a lot. Lifeline says, I love Pain! Such a weird lead. We have lots of weirdly atonal submissions today. Woo! Speaking of atonality. I like that a lot. I like this part. I like the background sounds. Alrighty, so that was Pain by RS. And now let's hear Prize by Vulnir, which was also made with LMMS. synthesizer sound. I wish for some high-pitched lead, honestly. Something that would give contrast to this low, deep foundation. Oh yeah, some plugs, nice. Dreamy in Taco Man says, Wayland sounds always like a kind of iron. Well, I don't think it's because of the software, I think it's a coincidence. That's nice. That's bouncy. And I like that there's this high-pitched lead going on in there. So that was Price by Vilnier, and now Oceans, short version by Pixis, which was also made with LMMS. We're having lots of LMMS tracks today, actually 4 in a row. Christy Murasan asks, unfa, since when you haven't used LMMS? Couple years? 3 years at least. I touch it a little bit every now and then because I have some unfinished projects in it. But I don't start new ones with LMMS. That's bouncy. Christine Maurasan asks, why don't I use LMMS anymore? And I'd say very lacking plugin support, very lacking audio functionality, missing basic options like delete more than one clip at once, and that kind of stuff. Rob Vandenberg says, if I played this while driving, I'd go 180 kilometers per hour without knowing it. Yes, I think I do the same. Especially on the highway. Well, I recently was driving on some highways and I was unable to go faster than 165. Physically, just the car wouldn't go. Alrighty, so that was Oceans by Pixis. And now we'll hear Goggles by Peik, which was made with Ardour. That's interesting, so I'm a little bit worried this might be a copyrighted sample. I really like the mix in this part. There's a very nice balance of lows, mids, and highs. Very fat kick, though the panning is a little bit off center, as you can see, skewing a little bit to the right. Bo Diddley says, Unfa's coffee today is diarrhea. That's true. And usually I have 2 coffees a day, but this was the only one, so I'm severely disappointed. This is such a positive track. Really nice, uplifting.
Incorrect.
What? What is this? Is that a TV sample? Incorrect? Why? Says Libre. Oh. That was Goggles by Peik, and now we're gonna hear Phasmid by Kilgore. This reminds me of Square Pusher. Really cool. Actually, the file was named Phasmid, but in the submission form he typed Phasmis, so the name possibly is Phasmis, and it was made with Ardour. Nothing else known. Minian Taco Man says, this is the track that on what Mario dance after eating a green mushroom. That's so cool. I wonder if this was made with hardware synthesizers layered on top of each other, or was it sequenced and made with... That's so fast. Andrew from Perfect Fifth asks, where do you get these tracks from? There's a submission form linked in the description of each video and live stream that I publish, and you can send your music there. But meow, wow, that's good. Meow, awesome. So that was Face Mid or Face Miss by Kilgore, and now Blue Hour, a preview by Outer Mind. And this one was also made with LMMS. And he says it's a follow-up to his older track Golden Hour, and he plans to release this one on 10th of October. 10/10/2020, that's the date. Yeah. Kick that face. Chris Simonson says, talk louder please and reduce the volume of the track. So, okay. That much I can do. I'll bring up my mic. Is that better? Now a chill breakdown. And Lifeline says, no! We need more bass! I don't know why, but I feel like I've heard this melody a million times before. Nice. Lifeline writes, Outer Mind knows how to lure people in and then shake the ever-living roof off of them. Oh, lovely. Beautiful. So that was Blue Hour by Outer Mind, and now the last track of this evening is by Ksawery Treningowski. Open Seed. This is weirdly groovy. So it also sounds like it was recorded from speakers to a microphone again. Strangely floaty, a little bit weird. but I like the bass a lot. Oh, there was like a missed beat or something. Strange. Feels drunk. No vocals this time. I'm sad. Thank you all for watching. We were ending 2 minutes 10 seconds after the expected time. That's all the submissions for today. Because there was less than 30 minutes of them total after truncating every single one to 3 minutes. Then, yeah. Atakoman asks, where are the lyrics? And Ksawery Treningowski answers, because Ardour crashed. So I guess, yeah. And Rob Vandenberg says, oh, drunk music challenge, but not for reals. Let's make the music sound like it's drunk, but not make the music makers drunk to make the music. That's my idea. Alrighty. Thank you so much for attending this live stream. There is 53 people watching still, and there was top of 84 people at some point watching, which is, wow, I think it's a record. Haven't seen so many people at once in this stream. Yeah, today wasn't the best day. I've had a lot of technical problems before I started. I had some other problems during the stream, and well, Lifeline says, good stream, unfa. Guina Takoman says, was fun. Thank you. Thanks. I'm really happy you enjoyed that. I enjoyed that too, though I had some difficulties and was a little bit afraid it might not come out well. But finally, we made it. Whew. If you're waiting for the complete Ardour MIDI tutorial, I have good news. Is that I've recorded more than half of the footage already. It's like 36 gigabytes of footage already. And there's a bit more to record yet. So I think it's going to take a few weeks, maybe a month. I don't know. It's a bit difficult lately. But maybe I'll be able to streamline the process of making videos a little bit in the near future. Let's see what happens. Alrighty. Gwenina Takoman asks, how long is it, unfa? Do you mean the tutorial? I don't know how long it's gonna be. It's 13 pages of text or 15? I don't know. It's a lot. I don't know. We'll see how long it is when I finish editing it, that's for sure. Whew. All right. Let's use the awesome end screen. Thanks for watching. I hope you've learned something, got inspired, and that kind of stuff. And also, huge thanks to all the people who are supporting me financially. And if you, dear viewer, would like to help me out and keep this show going, please go to patreon.com/unfa or liberapay.com/unfa, where you can give me $1 or $2 every month. Bye.